Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Western New York Athletics Live. Whether if you're watching this game on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, we thank you guys for tuning in for this Saturday afternoon gridiron matchup. Western New York Athletics brings you live to Cleveland Hill High School as Cleveland Hill is set to take on Newfane in this Class C North League matchup.
Yeah, this should be a very nice matchup between the two. Newfane is looking for their first win of the year. Cleveland Hill's looking for their second. So, and both teams have actually had games canceled to COVID, so it's a bit of a different approach to this year. But hey, you got to make what you can with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you mentioned, both teams have suffered a couple of games due to COVID-19. Some of their opponents or their team as well has gone on a pause, but you know it's good to have them here today as Cleveland Hill comes into this matchup 1-1 overall. Newfane looking for their first win of the season. And not only looking for their first win of their season, their first touchdown of the season.
Actually, to be more correct, their first points of the season. They got shut out in both of their first matchups. They lost by a score of 50-0 to Medina in their first game. Week 2, they ended up playing against Wilson and ended up losing 21-0 there. So they got to get some points on the board. If they can get points on the board early, that'll be a very nice confidence booster for them going into this matchup.
And as for Cleveland Hill, the Eagles come into this game looking to see where the chips are going to fall for the Class C North once playoffs start rolling around. You know, obviously getting a big here against Newfane will be a good help for them along the way, as if they get this win, they'll go to 2-1 in league play. Their last matchup was a defensive battle. They defeated Tonawanda 12-6 in the contest. They scored first in the first quarter and in the third to extend their lead 12-0. Tonawanda did come back with a touchdown of their own, but Cleveland Hill was able to hold on for the win. And once we got both teams down on the field, they're ready for kickoff. And just to top on all of this, you know, the camera, you know, is showing that field from right to left here on this kickoff. But if this camera zoomed out a little bit, it is a gorgeous day here. You
can't ask for much better than this. Almost hardly any clouds in the sky. It's perfect weather. About 50, well, at least for early May that is now. You really can't ask for much better than this.
Kicker for Cleveland Hill, Quan Nguyen, able to boot this off. Squib kick, and Newfane will pick it up right around the 40-yard line and will get tackled right at the 44-yard line at their own territory. Number 88, Sam Capon, their senior wide receiver, also plays defensive back as well. And that's where the Panthers will start off for their first drive of the game.
Yes, nice. It's a nice field position starting for Newfane, and they can, like I said before, you know, they haven't scored any points, but this is a good starting position for them, and maybe this will be the conference booster. If they can go down and get some points here, it'll be the conference booster they need.
Right now they're in a formation, running back in the backfield. Got a motion from the left towards the middle. There's the snap. Option read. They kick it over to the left side. Now towards their sidelines and tackled right around the 48-yard line. Their running back there, number 7, Trevor Heschke, able to gain some yards closer towards a first down marker.
Yeah, it's a nice little play to get going, and nice pickup too. And they got some positive yardage there. Let's see what they do on second down.
So as you hear in the background of our PA announcer, 6 yards on that carry. Newfane breaking huddle. 2 wide receivers set. Zach Snow having 2 running backs to his left and right. Quick motion for the left side, moving back. Here's a snap. Juking over the right side. Back out the middle. It's a fumble on the play. And Cleveland Hill's trying to hold on to it. We'll see from the official ref. And it's going to be Eagle ball.
Oh boy, that's a big play for Cleveland Hill. Second play from scrimmage, and you're forcing a turnover already. That's a heck of a play for the Golden Eagles, and now they're the ones taking over at midfield.
Jason Dumas was on the carry. He went up the middle, got the ball punched out as he was holding it on his right arm, and Cleveland Hill able to hold on to it, get down on it, recover it, and they will get their first possession in their own territory. Ball right around the 47-yard line. Shotgun formation. Looks like a 2-receiver set, one to the left and right. Here's a snap. It's a draw play right up the middle. Breaking through and a nice blocking off that right side. Nate Cummings there on the run, and this is a guy you're going to have to watch out if you're a Newfane. Nate Cummings was the man last week and needs to be today. He tacked on 123 yards on the ground in their win and got in the end zone twice.
Nice little draw play to get going and get the defensive line to rush upfield, take advantage of that, and get some open yards in front of you and pick up the positive yardage.
4 wide receiver set. 2 to the left and right. Here's a snap. Another draw play. A little bit of a botch delivered from the quarterback to the running back, but Cummings bursting right through with a nice speed, cutting right into enemy territory, and will be tackled right at the 28-yard line. 23-yard line. 22-yard run for a first down.
Yeah, Cummings isn't exactly the biggest guy. He's listed as 5'8", 145 pounds, but he's got some speed now, and he was able to show it there and pick up the first down.
So throughout this season, Cleve Hill has had 3 different people in at quarterback for a couple pass plays. Right now, they're going to go to their freshman, Montress Webster, number 15. He's out there in the shotgun formation. He got a motion on the play. Here's the snap. Jet sweep to the left side and being tackled immediately by number 22, Andy Luchinsky. Good job sniffing that out on the jet sweep play. That carry was to Bryce Brown, and they'll credit him 3 yards on the play.
Number 79, Michael Carmer, was also into that play, and they sniffed that jet sweep out real quick, and they were able to bring him down.
Now, one thing I want to mention about Montress Webster, 6'5", 230 pounds,
Whew.
and he is a freshman.
Big boy. And don't forget, he's still got room to grow.
2 running backs set in that formation. The snap to Cummings. They move to the right side, and good job by Newfane. They're able to close that hole. Cummings maybe got a yard or two on the play, but a third down and short coming up for Cleveland Hill.
Down and 5 for the Golden Eagles.
I can't get over that. 6'5", 230 for a freshman? As you were mentioning before, that's crazy for only a 9th grader, and he's got another 3 years to go. Imagine what he's going to be when he's going to be a senior.
Well, right now it's his teammate Cummings that has been tremendous so far. Already 3 carries, 32 yards on the day. We just started off this first drive. Here's the snap. Read option play. Montress Webster just bullying Newfane's defense, and he gets more than enough for the first down.
6'5", 230. That's Webster has a nice run there, and he's. I'll tell you what. I mean, this kid. Yes, he's got the size. He could be able to use it to his advantage to throw, but he can also use it to run. And he's able to pick up a nice chunk of yardage right there.
Not the fastest guy on the field, but at 6'5" as a freshman, does it really matter? He's able to use his strength to get 8 yards on that play. First down and 10, ball at the 17-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the left. They now motion to the right, and Newfane sniffs it out right away. Brown on the carry, and once again, Luchinsky noticing that jet sweep. They tried it on the left side. They're able to move on the right side in this play, and he's able to sniff it out twice.
Most of the time, Cleveland Hill has been trying to run the ball up the middle, but every once in a while, they try to go outside, and most of the time when they've been going outside, it's usually on the jet sweep type of a play, and I think it's the second or third time today that they've done that, and both times, or 3 times actually, Newfane has sniffed them out.
Cummings right next to Webster. 2 wide receivers to the left. Motion now left to right is Brown. They fake it. They give it over to Cummings on the left side. He's got nothing but wide open space, and he will coast in the end zone for the touchdown.
17 yards for the
Nate Cummings, 17-yard touchdown. And Cleve Hill, their first drive of the game, leads to 6 points.
That's a big hole, too. They actually faked the jet sweep this time, and they give it to the other back, and he just runs right up and had nothing but daylight in front of him and takes advantage of it, and now the Golden Eagles now have a 6-0 lead.
They go out of that Two wide receivers set. Going for the 2-point conversion. Toss play to Cummings. Jukes tries to find something up the middle. He gets tripped on the play. There is a flag on the play. And it was going to be a holding on Cleveland Hill. The 2-point conversion does not convert. But nonetheless, Cleveland Hill taking advantage of a turnover committed by Newfane's offense. And it leads to a Nate Cummings touchdown. 7:05 remaining in the first quarter. They're up 6-0.
Yeah, if you're Cleveland Hill, you can't ask for a better start than this. I actually said that right at the start of the game for the kickoff for Newfane because they had taken over near midfield. And, I mean, but once you get a turnover and you go right down the field for a touchdown, from there, hey, if you're Cleveland Hill, it might be smooth sailing for them from here, the way this is going.
Yeah, and then looking at the other side for Newfane, in this situation, you still have a ton of football left. This is where, as your head coach for Newfane, Chuck Nagel, pretend like that first drive never happened and just keep the game plan going from there.
Yeah, just pretend like it's 0-0. It's all about how you respond if you're Newfane. I mean, it's early adversity, but it's nothing you can't overcome. So we all got to see how Newfane handles this.
Dakota Baker and number 14, Tyler Odette, back deep for Newfane.
Line drive kickoff, bit of a squib motion, picked up at around the 15-yard line. Number 32 for Newfane will now move to the left side, getting closer toward his sidelines, and he's tackled down right at around the 26, 27-yard line. That was number 32, Dakota Baker, the senior wide receiver, also plays defensive back for the Panthers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were talking before about how the weather just lines up perfectly for today. I mean, like I said, there's barely any clouds in the sky. There's no wind either, so that should help in the passing game too. There's no wind, no rain, nothing.
A complete 180 that happened last night. If you high school sports fans were tuning in, I was on the broadcast for Jamestown as they took on West Seneca West, and the winds were brutal.
Whew. Yeah, that's never good if you're an offense trying to put up points.
Here's the snap. Number 27 for Newfane will get about a yard on the play. Jason Dumas there on the carry. Especially for Dumas, that's what you want to see. Just make sure he's holding on to the ball. Just like we mentioned earlier, pretend like that drive never happened and just go along with the game plan.
Yeah, just completely, if you're Newfane and you're Chuck Nagel, just completely block that out of your mind. Just take the ball, pretend like it's a 0-0 tie. Focus on the task at hand and just try to go up and down the field.
Got about two wide receivers, one to the left and right of Snow. 3 running backs. There's a motion. Going for that option play. He's going to toss it out, and it's bobbled, and it'll roll out of bounds. And I think they're actually might get positive yards on that play.
Yeah, ball is going forward. You never know. Let's see here.
It does go out of bounds. Possession will stay with Newfane.
No, they're actually going to get no gain. So that ball was about maybe 4 or 5 yards in the backfield. Number 5 for Newfane, Camden Rolls, kind of tipped it a little bit forward to get out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
I'll tell you what, if you're Newfane, don't make that running play so obvious. When they walked up to the line of scrimmage, their receivers had their hands in their pockets. They knew that there was no passing play, and if you that's it's a small tell, but it's a tip off for Cleveland Hill there.
3rd down, 9 yards to go. 3 receivers set to the right, and a false start. Flag thrown into the backfield of Newfane, and they're going to be the one that's going to commit the penalty. Move them back 5 yards for a 3rd and long.
Not good here so far for the Newfane. For Newfane, they're shooting themselves in the foot already. Turnover, a botched option, and a false start. They gotta pull it together here if they want to be able to pick up this first down. 3rd and 14.
Snow on the shotgun formation. Snap. He'll look to his left. Fakes it. Now he'll throw it downfield, and it's almost picked off. Miscommunication. Almost an interception for Larry Bergen. Goes right through his hands, but nonetheless, 4th down and 14. The punting unit comes out for the Panthers.
I think there might have been a bit of a miscommunication there because because it seemed like there was almost nobody within the vicinity of the quarterback when he was throwing there, and it was this close to getting picked off and being able to be returned for a touchdown. But the good news is for Cleveland Hill, they're getting the ball back, and this is and they'll likely take over probably around midfield if this is a line drive punt.
Trevor Heschke in the punt.
Here's the boot. It's high, but not much going downfield. It will stay in Newfane territory. Roll it in between the 44-45 yard line, and their second drive coming up for Cleveland Hill, and another great field position, better than they had on the previous drive that led to 6.
That's actually better than what I thought. I thought the punt might be able to at least clear the 50-yard line, but they're actually getting down near the 45, actually right at the 45. And this is Cleveland Hill cannot ask for anything better than this. This is really a really good start for them. See what happens here.
So Montrez Webster, freshman quarterback, has Cummings to his right side. Got a 3-receiver set. 2 to the left of him, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Draw play to Cummings. Trying to use that left guard for help, but he is immediately swallowed up and thrown down by Charlie LaRose, the junior defensive lineman. Also plays O-line for the Newfane Panthers. And Cummings lost 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, Charlie LaRose, big kid, 6'3", 240 according to our roster here. And that's a nice play for him, bringing him down for a loss of yardage. And actually, no, not a loss of yardage. It's stuff for no yardage.
Thought I heard loss of 2 on the play. Nonetheless, it's no gain for Cummings. They fake the carry to him. Webster rolling out to his right, and it's incomplete. Good rollout to the right, a nice throw. The wide receiver for Cleveland Hill just ended up slipping up and falling down on the play. The intended receiver was number 26, Bryce Brown.
Yeah, I mean, he was all alone there and just ended up looked like he slipped there. So just regroup if you're the Golden Eagles and see what we can come up with on 3rd and 10. I'd love to see what Coach Graham has got to call here. He's probably one of the better coaches in Section 6. He's been around the block for a while, and he knows what he's doing. Let's see what he calls here.
2 receivers to the right of Webster. Cummings to his left. Brown moving from left to right, and the give is to Cummings, using his speed. And he's immediately wrapped up by the legs by number 54, Simon Lingle. And he's very close to that first down marker. And for Cleveland Hill, obviously, you got to go for it here. It's about 4th and a yard or so.
Yeah. Good play call by Cleveland Hill's coaching staff. I mean, it's 3rd and 10. You're more likely than not trying to prepare for the pass if you're Newfane. Get a big chunk of yardage here. Now they're going for him. 4th and 2. Let's see what happens.
Here's the snap. Webster going to go for the draw play. Bulldozing his way past the first down marker, a couple yards more. Webster using his height and weight to his advantage and just bulldozing his way for another Eagles first down.
Webster channeling his inner Cam Newton there, just taking the snap, just bulldozing ahead for a number of yardage and picking up the first down. Actually, you've got Cummings in the backfield and you've got Webster. Webster's really more or less your power rusher, given his size, and then you got the Cummings who can provide the speed. That's that nice little thunder and lightning combo right there, isn't it?
It definitely is, and their running game has been successful so far with the 2 running backs set right now. Here's the give. They move it to the right side, and gaining about a couple yards is Josh Walters. Probably get about 2 or 3 yards on the play for that first down run.
Jason Dumais on the tackle for
Yeah, it's pick up a 2, and they're just cramming it right down their throat. It's been mostly running today, and it seems like Cleveland Hill's got to stick to that philosophy here.
Have 3 receivers to the right side for Webster. Cummings on his left side. Here's the give. The sweep play. It's the Brown. They try that jet sweep once more, and he might get a yard or so on the play. And Newfane They're doing a good job getting that play. They've seen it multiple times right now, and they've been successful stopping it.
Yeah, the off-tackle runs and the off-tackle runs and the runs up the middle, those have been the most successful runs for the Golden Eagles today. Every time they try to call a jet sweep or something to the outside where they try to use their speed to their advantage, Newfane's just been swallowing those up. If I'm the Golden Eagles, if you want to keep running the ball, I would just say just keep trying to penetrate the middle.
4 wide receiver set. Cummings in the backfield with Webster. Here's the snap. Quick motion to the right. It's Cummings. And he's met up by a couple of Newfane defenders. He tried going up the middle and tackled down, gaining about another yard. And this will be a 4th down, but a challenging 4th down for Cleveland Hill.
Yeah, and that play they ended up calling a screen, and that one got the Miller. It seems it's not even just sweeps really. It's pretty much every play they try to go to the outside. Newfane's right there to swallow it up.
Fourth down, 8 yards to go. Ball at the Newfane 29-yard line. Less than 90 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here's the snap. Webster rolling out to his left. Facing pressure. Still on his feet, and he is down. He is sacked.
Montrese Webster is sacked.
Number 38 for Newfane, Brett Bucolo, the junior, able to wrap up the big men down. And Newfane, with a much-needed turnover on downs, gets the ball back and has a chance to possibly tie it.
Oh, yeah, that's a really, really big defensive series for Newfane there. Webster tried to do a little roll out to the left, and there was really, he had no time to throw it. You had defenders right in his face right from the get-go, and he just got brought down, and now Newfane takes over. That's really the defensive stand that Chuck Nagel was looking for.
So Snow brings his offense out onto the field. He'll look to his left, 3-step drop back, and that one. And that looks like maybe another miscommunication. No wide receiver near there, and an almost interception attempt by Larry Bergen, but the ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, another near interception for Cleveland Hill there. I mean, that one was kind of going into the dirt there, so it seems like Newfane can. That's twice now that they've almost been intercepted, but I think they could still put something together here. Let's see.
Ball on their own 35-yard line. The snap and a flag back in the Panthers' backfield.
False start.
False start on Newfane. Move them back 5 yards, and this drive becomes a little bit more challenging for their offense.
Back to the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 15.
Can't keep shooting yourselves in the foot if you're Newfane. You gotta be able to get something positive here. Get at least some positive yardage here if you want to be able to hang with the Golden Eagles.
Snow claps his hands. Motion. Here's the give. And a nice fake. They move it to the left hash, and he's brought down. Getting closer to the original line of scrimmage, number 7, Trevor Heschke on the carry.
For the Panthers. Nice tackle by
some good positive yardage, but only 3 on the play, and this will be a 3rd and long.
Maybe 2.5. Call it 3rd down and long for the Panthers.
3rd and 12 here. I'm assuming that Newfane's probably going to call some sort of a pass here. Let's see what sort of concept they come up with.
Clock ticking almost at 30 seconds. Left to go here in the first quarter. Here's the snap. Looks to his right, back up the middle. It's almost a screenplay, and it's tipped.
Heavy pressure by Cleveland Hill.
Nice job by Cleveland Hill to sniff out the screenplay. Number 11, Chase Williams, able to tip it, let the ball fall in the turf. Incomplete. 4th and long.
That's the 3rd time today they've almost been intercepted, and they sniffed it out real quick. Saw the lineman rushing upfield, and they said, "Oh, okay, they're just going to dump it off to the back." They're not letting that happen on them.
So Heschke, who had the previous carry for Newfane, will also be punting. The boot by his left leg. This one's high, trailing towards the sidelines, and it will fall down right at initially the 45-yard line. The line judge still taking a look, and yep, they'll stay at the 45-yard line. Still in Newfane territory, and Cleveland Hill coming out onto their third drive, hoping to extend their lead.
I feel like almost every drive today started at the 45-yard line. For both teams, really. It just seems kind of odd, doesn't it?
Yeah, the past two drives for Cleveland, they've been around that 45-yard line. And their first drive, they were starting, I believe, right either at the midfield marker or maybe a yard or two closer to their territory. But Eagles have had a tremendous field position. One's led to a touchdown on their first drive. This is their third one. Can they extend it? Webster barking orders. The handoff to Cummings. He goes straight up the middle past the 40-yard line and tackled right around the 36-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the play. No, they're actually going to give him 10. They're going to give him 10? Nope, 9-yard pickup, second down and 1.
And that will do it for the first quarter of play. Your score.
So the first quarter has now officially come to an end. We thank you guys so far for tuning to this broadcast, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. I'm Kickoff. Alongside me is Tony Fiorello. We will have the second quarter coming up just a little bit, but first, we'll take a break in the action. You're listening to Western New York Athletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics. We just started off the second quarter. Cummings was on the carry, grabbed a couple of yards for another Eagles first down. They're continuing the drive that just ended in the first quarter, looking to extend their lead to double digits.
Yeah, this is exactly the start that Cleveland Hill wanted. You know, they've had good field position all day. They've been able to pick up some nice chunky yardage against Newfane, and let's see if they can extend their lead now of being up 6-0. Maybe they can get a 2-touchdown lead here.
The three receiver set. Brown moving from right to left. Cummings blocking through the right guard, and he is gone. Second touchdown on the day for Nate Cummings, and it's now 12-0 Cleveland Hill.
Cummings is a slippery little kid, isn't he? I mean, he takes that draw and he pretty much just outruns everybody. Takes it right down the sideline, and now it's a 2-touchdown lead for Cleveland Hill, and that's really nice. Cummings having a really nice day so far.
That's his second touchdown of the day, his fourth of the season. His other touchdown also went 17 yards to the house. This one almost doubling it, going 30 yards. So 2-point conversion attempt here for Cleveland Hill. They failed on their first attempt. Here's a snap. Fake to give to Cummings. He'll roll out to the left, now back over to the right, and he is initially down. Looked like he technically fumbled on the play too. Newfane recovered it. So the second 2-point conversion doesn't go well. But with 11:19 remaining in the first half, Cleveland Hill up on Newfane 12-0.
Yeah, I mean they got him in the backfield quick, and they just wasn't quite able to get the 2-point conversion. But hey, it's all good. If you're Glenn Graham, you've had 2 nice drives now. Let's see if your defense can get another stop and get the ball back and maybe be able to go up 3 touchdowns.
double checking my stats so far for Nate Cummings. He has about 9 carries so far, right at around 100 yards on the day so far. Right now, the stats are not official, though. I'll get them double checked once the game goes final. But Nate Cummings has been the star of this day so far, just like he was on their last week victory when they took on Tonawanda. He scored 2 touchdowns on that game as well. The only 2 that they need is they beat Tonawanda last week, 12-6. Here's the boot. A nice one as this one bounces at the 20. Bobbled a bit, but it's recovered by Newfane nonetheless as he gets down to the 30-yard line, and that's where he will be tackled right around the 30-31-yard line. And that's when Newfane will start off with a drive of their own.
And that return for Newfane by number 14, Tyler Odette. He brings it back just past the 30.
I'd like to see what Newfane's got to do here because
31, first and 10.
you got 12-0. You've been running it to start the game, but you got it. And the last couple of times they tried to pass, they've mostly been short, and they've almost been picked off a couple of times. You gotta wonder if they're gonna try to do something vertical. You know what I mean? Try to get some sort of a big play down here, and that could be able to maybe that could be able to that could be something that can get them back into the game.
They did start off with the ball this game, so like you mentioned, a big play here. Snow looking downfield. Maybe this is the big play here, and it could have been, but that pass was overthrown. The intended receiver was Camden Rolls, who was the intended receiver.
I had a feeling.
Incomplete, second down.
I had a feeling that they'd be trying to go deep on this one. Given that the amount of passes that they had were mostly short, you got to think that you got to be able to try to get something deep. That way you could be able to try to open this game back up and get momentum going back in your favor. But unfortunately, it falls incomplete, and let's see what happens here on 2nd and 10.
Ball at the own Newfane 31-yard line. Here's a snap. Snow looking to his left. Gets his man. His first completion of the day. Is able to barrel through the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Looked like he was almost stripped, but he's still able to hang on to it. He's taken down right at the 42-yard line. An 11-yard pickup. Nice pass from Snow to Trevor Heschke. And great job by Heschke to keep his feet moving forward for a first down.
Yeah, and a good job by Heschke holding out of the ball, too. He was getting gang tackled at that point, and they could have very well stripped that ball out and got the ball right back, but good job by him holding on and keeping possession for his team.
So instead of 11 yards, they'll actually credit him 12 on the play. The ball's at their own 43-yard line. Heschke within the motion. Here's the snap. Going to go for an option read, but Snow keeps it. And will maybe lose about a yard or so on that first down run.
And Montrese Webster to bring him down.
So you got Montrese Webster on the tackle. Their quarterback today for Cleveland Hill also plays linebacker.
Loss of 1 yard. 2nd down and 11.
Newfane with the looks like a 2 or 4 receiver set. Here's a snap. 3-step drop back. Feeling the pressure off the left side. He'll roll out and throw it out of bounds. And we do have a flag on the play.
Heavy pressure.
Going to assume this is going to be intentional grounding.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, he saw that there was nothing there, pretty much threw it away, but you got to be outside the tackle box if you're trying to do that. Unfortunately for Newfane, it didn't seem as if he was, and they're going to get hit here for intentional grounding, it looks like.
So move that ball back. We'll see where it's officially spotted. So that was a 15-yard penalty for intentional grounding.
After the intentional grounding, it brings Newfane back to the 28-yard line. Making it 3rd down and 31 for the Panthers.
Newfane with a huge 3rd and long. 4 wide receivers. They'll just give it to the running back, and he's immediately met up by 3 Cleveland Hill defenders.
For Newfane, but tackled right there by a host of Cleveland Eagles.
Looked like he just got back to the line of scrimmage. Now we'll set up a 4th and very, very long.
Yeah. At this point, if you're Chuck Nagel, what was it, 3rd and 25? At that point, you might as well just try to play the field position game and just try to get some positive yardage there, because the way things have been going for them in their passing game, except for that one on the crosser, they really haven't been able to pick up anything. So at that point, you might as well just try to play the field position game, punt it back, and try to hopefully maybe your defense can hold them down and try to be able to force a punt on their way, right back.
Here's the punt. That's a nice high arcing punt. Goes into Cleveland territory right at the 40-yard line, but here comes Cummings, moving to the left side, getting right past the midfield marker and tackled down. Pushed down right at Newfane's 46-yard line. And that Newfane 45-yard line has been a lot of starts for Cleveland Hill. This drive, right at the 46.
Hey, what have we said earlier? Literally like 45-yard lines both times. Every drive today is pretty much started at midfield for both teams. I guess it's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess.
Cleve Hill breaking out of their huddle. They have a 3 wide receiver set. Brown, one-on-one on the right side for Webster. Here's a snap, and it's through the hands of Webster. And he couldn't hold on to it. It's picked up by Newfane. And there they go. 20, close to the 15, and tackled down right at the 12-yard line. Number 38, Brett Bucolo, getting the big fumble the Panthers needed. They have a chance to cut this to a 1-score lead.
What a turn of events here. Snap goes over Webster's head. He couldn't get back there in time, and Bucolo just takes it up and gets a whole ton of yardage for Newfane. This is just what they wanted. Huge break for Chuck Nagel's squad here.
And it looks like we will have a timeout here on the field. 8:36 remaining in the first half. Cleve Hill up on Newfane, 12-0. But after a big turnover by the Eagles, the Panthers have a chance to get a touchdown here to cut it to a 1-score lead. We'll take a break in the action. This is Western New York Athletics.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics, live here on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. I'm Jacob Fike. Alongside me is Tony Fiorello. We're live here at Cleveland Hill High School. The Eagles currently on top of Newfane, 12-0. They just coughed up a big turnover, and Newfane trying to respond with a score of their own. Snow going one-on-one in the end zone, and they convert it! Touchdown, Newfane! Number 88, Sam Capon, one-on-one, used his 6'3" height advantage over the corner, and they have cut the lead down to single digits.
Yeah, a little fade pattern down the sidelines. Kevin just said, hey, I'm just going to go up and get this one. I might as well use my height to my advantage, and he sure did there. And guess what? The Panthers are right back in this one. That turnover, that is just the break the Panthers needed. And at least 6 points here, and potentially 7.
A turnover in the first quarter led to the first touchdown for Cleveland Hill. A turnover by Cleve Hill leads to the first touchdown for Newfane.
Well, they're even now, aren't they?
So here comes the extra point. Here's the snap. Kicks down. It's bobbled, though. They don't move to the right side. He might have some space. And he is immediately tackled down. He tried diving for it, but the two-point conversion is good. Scotty Penwright made a broken play and turned it into a positive, and they are cut the lead down to 4.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that bobbled snap, I said to myself, if there's any way he tries to get to the end zone, he's gonna have to make a dive for it. And sure enough, he does. And now Cleveland Hill gets the 2-point conversion, and now they're only down by 4 points. But I'll tell you what, that's a good series for Newfane right there. And now they're right back in this one, and this is going to be a close game. When early on, it looked like it might have been a blowout.
So we have
and by the way, before you continue, those are the first points that Newfane has scored this year.
Absolutely. That is the first touchdown of the year for Newfane, going from a 12-yard pass from Zach Snow to his receiver, Sam Capon. They got their first 2-point conversion of the season as well, and we have a 4-point lead with 8:30 remaining in the first half. Saw both the special teams in their huddle. They break out. The head coach for Cleveland Hill, Glenn Graham, getting a little pep talk towards his players when they broke huddle, making sure that they stay calm and poised throughout the rest of the way.
Yeah, and now the thing is here is if you're Cleveland Hill, you gotta respond. It's almost like a boxing match, you know. You're the one who's been giving out all the punishment, and now you just take a hit right back. How do you respond to that? You just gotta keep imposing your will, really, if you're the Golden Eagles.
So the rare left-handed kicker, Trevor Heschke, waiting for the signal from the referees to get this play resumed.
Yeah, you don't see many left-footed kickers, unless your name's Sebastian Janikowski.
Or David Akers on that matter. Here's a squib kick. It's bobbled. Number 32 for Cleveland Hill, Tim Ransbury, bobbled it a bit, was able to hold on to it enough to recover it, and they're going to start off at their own 43-yard line. Yep, it'll be the 42-yard line.
Almost looked like a bit of an onside there, but it was really more just a squib than anything. And that was probably planned. Maybe Cleveland Hill probably didn't expect that. They just a little squib there, catch him by surprise. Who knows? Maybe it could have deflected off them, and then Newfane could have recovered. So it was, in a sense, it almost kind of was like an onside.
And if you're Cleveland Hill, you get your freshman quarterback, Montrese Webster. This is what you want to see him do, is try to come back out here. And not a good start, though. Confusion between him and his teammate, Javon Smith, and Webster had to call a timeout. Got about 8:29 remaining in the first half. Cleveland Hill up on Newfane, 12-8.
Yeah, you really don't want to be burning a timeout right here if you're Cleveland Hill. I mean, just coming right out of the huddle right after the kickoff, you got to know what you're doing. You got to be able to communicate a little bit better than that. But as long as if you're Webster, and as long as you get the play in, and as long as your teammates know what you're doing, that's all that matters.
So I got both teams breaking out of the huddle. Ball at the 42-yard line in Cleve Hill's territory. Smith motioning from right to left. He gets the carry. He gets a couple of jukes, and the ball's on the ground. And Newfane recovers it. First play of the drive. It's a jet sweep to Javon Smith. He bobbles it before he gets taken down. And Newfane showing some light here towards the midway part of the second quarter. They have a chance to take the lead.
That's the second turnover they force on back-to-back drives, really. He gets the handoff, punch it right out, recover it. This is, I'll tell you what, the Panthers' defense is doing their job. They're doing their job after what looked like disaster early on, being down 12-0. 2 straight turnovers. The Panthers have a chance to come back and get the lead here.
Here's the snap. Here's the carry. It's fake to Snow. He gets some blocking as he moves to the right side, right around the 40-yard line, and tackled down right at the 38-yard line. A 9-yard pickup by the quarterback for Newfane.
And on the tackle, Kyrie Middlebrook.
Nice pickup there for Newfane.
17 in on that.
2nd and 1, yeah.
Not before an 8-yard gain. 2nd down and short for Newfane.
Probably going to be another run here on 2nd and 1. Or, actually, the perfect play call really on 2nd and 1 is play action, because if it falls incomplete, then you got another chance at being able to pick it up on a run.
What's great about these 2nd and short situations is that for the offense, you can run almost any play you want. You can do a play to get a short run play. You could also do a play action pass. You can also get some short passing game going here as well.
Or even a bootleg.
Here's the snap. The fake was to Capon. Snow moves to the right side. Flag on the play. And this one is intercepted by Cleveland Hill. Number 5, Karai Middlebrook actually ran into one of his teammates as he tried picking it off. But the flag is on the play. And it's going to be on Newfane. The penalty is declined. And a huge turnover.
Good job by Cleveland Hill's defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback and being able to bring that ball in. But I'll tell you what, for Zach Snow there, the quarterback for the Panthers, that's a cardinal sin throwing across your body. You cannot do that if you're a quarterback at any level, unless you have an arm like Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But other than that, you got to be able to make a little bit better of a decision there if you're the senior quarterback for the Panthers. But it's a good play for Cleveland Hill, getting the ball back, try to extend the lead here.
And this is going to be the furthest drive they've started off for their offense. They're right at their own 28-yard line. Here's the give. And trying to run up the middle past the 30-yard marker, and he's taken down. That is actually number 11, Chase Williams. So Chase Williams picking up 3 yards on the play. Second down and 7. Williams now in at quarterback. 3 wide receiver set. Brown moving from left to right. Here's the jet sweep. He tries motion around the 30-yard line. Spin move. Flag on the play in the backfield. And he might get back to the line of scrimmage. Not before a flag being thrown. It's a holding on Cleveland Hill.
Brown and the Golden Eagles bringing up 3rd down and long.
And again, that jet sweep, that's a play that Glenn Graham's offense is trying to do, and so far, there's only been a couple of times where he's may have gotten a yard on those plays.
Yeah, it's mostly most of their runs have been up the middle that have been successful, but the ones that have been on the jet sweeps to the left and the right and the outside, Panthers have been all over those. But I'll tell you what, Webster, by the way, is over on the sidelines. I'm wondering why he was taken out of the game.
Well, I know on their roster they have 3 quarterbacks essentially on this team. Chase Williams, Montrez Webster, and Josh Walter. So I'm assuming this is part of their game plan. They like to do these 3 quarterback sets. Here's the snap. Williams looking to his left, chucking it downfield, and this one is caught right towards the original line of scrimmage, taken down right at the 27-yard line. A pickup at 9, but still a 3rd and a long way to go.
That's an 8-yard gain. 3rd down and 12 for Cleveland Hill.
Yeah, nice little pickup there, and they still got a long way to go to pick up that 1st down. 3rd and 12 now.
Williams with a 3 wide receiver set. Cummings to his left. Brown motioning. Here's the snap. Cummings juking to the right side. Trying to get past one defender, and he couldn't. Meeting him right away was number 38, Brett Bucolo, who's had a tremendous game on defense for Newfane.
by Penwright and Company for Newfane.
But some good yardage by Nate Cummings. They'll set up a 4th and short for only 3 yards to go.
Down and 4 for Cleveland Hill.
And Bucolo's had a very nice game for the Panthers so far. He's really stepped it up for that defense. 4th and 3. Let's see what Cleveland Hill's got up their sleeve here.
With the same 3-receiver formation, just moved it to the left side. Here's the snap. They give us to Cummings. He gets the first down and more. Right towards the midfield marker. And it'll be tackled down right at the 48-yard line. A 17-yard pickup for Nate Cummings and a big first down for his team.
Golden Eagles going back to what's been successful for them. It's those runs up the middle to Cummings, and he's takes advantage of that, of a nice hole up front, and gets the first down.
That is a killer if you're Newfane. They've been out on the field for a while, for the past couple of minutes. They had a chance right there to stop them on 4th down and try to get the offense back on the field. But Cummings, using that speed, they go to him once more, and he'll pick up about 2 yards on that first down run.
Yeah, we're going to give a little update here, by the way, on the NFL draft. Some notable picks here recently here. The New Orleans Saints have taken the quarterback in the 4th round, Ian Book from Notre Dame. Ironic, given that Drew Brees is now going to be calling NBC games, and now his former team is now just drafted on Notre Dame quarterback. Urban Meyer is tapped into the Ohio State pipeline, taking Luke Farrell, a tight end from the Buckeyes, on the 5th round.
Here's the snap. It's a bobble by Williams. He'll hold on to it, and we'll get back right at the midfield marker. He'll lose a couple of yards on the play.
It'll be 3rd down for Cleveland Hill here. And to add on to that,
Chase Williams, the quarterback. Loss on the play. 3rd down and 12 now for Cleveland Hill.
The Bills and the Bills have taken an offensive tackle, Tommy Doyle from Miami of Ohio. And they also made a trade, sending pick number 174 to the Houston Texans in exchange for picks number 203 and 212. Trying to get better on both sides of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the snap. Quick pass play to Brown over to the left side. He's got blocking and more. Down towards the 35-yard line, and he's going down the sidelines, and he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. A 30-yard pickup for Cleveland Hill. And that all started with the blocking, and Brown finally able to break through on a big play for his team.
Yeah, nice screen there to Bryce Brown. He just turns on the Jets and goes right down the sidelines, pick up a nice chunk of yards there for the Golden Eagles, and it's a 1st down and 10 for there at the 20-yard line.
They're officially in the red zone once more. 2:31 remaining in the first half. Here's the snap, the give, and immediately swallowed up by a couple of Newfane defenders was number 8, Josh Walters.
Josh Walters on the carry.
Looked like he just got back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Loss of about a half a yard. 2nd down.
Yeah, that was nice stop there for Newfane. Swallowing up number 8 in the handoff there, and they just see if they can stop him again.
Here's the snap. The give to Cummings. Tries to use the blocking. Cuts a little bit inside, and he's tackled right at the 15-yard line. 3rd and 5 coming up for Cleveland Hill. And this has been a brutal drive for if you're Newfane's defense. Not only is Cleveland Hill getting downfield, but they're chewing up a bunch of clock to where if Newfane wants to get a chance to score, if Cleveland Hill scores in this situation, they're not going to have a lot of time left.
Yeah, we got a little more than actually about 1:20 here to go. If Newfane wants any chance of getting the ball back before the end of the half, they got to make a big stop here.
Here's the snap to Cummings. The draw, and he's right at around the 10 or 11-yard line. That should be enough for the first down.
Will they give it to him?
Oh, it'll be 4th and inches.
Wow, he is short. He is
If you're
That ball
Newfane,
is placed in between the 10 and 11-yard line, 4th and inches coming up.
I'm surprised they haven't called timeout at some point here to try to conserve some time. Instead, they're just letting the clock go.
Here's the snap. The Cummings up the middle and getting the first down he needed. He's tackled right around the 4-yard line. A nice big 7-yard pickup for Cummings. 1st and goal for Cleveland Hill.
And it appears they've called timeout. Actually, one of the two teams has called timeout now, apparently. Or not. The clock is moving now.
Yeah, the clock stops when you get that first down marker. It resumes once both teams are set and ready for their plays. Less than 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Williams in at quarterback. Here's the give. Cummings trying to get the 3rd touchdown, and he does! Cutting up the middle! 5-yard touchdown for Cleveland Hill. Cummings, 3rd on the day, all in the first half. They're back up double digits.
Cummings up the middle. That's been the constant theme of today, and he's been taking advantage of the holes that his offensive line has been opening up for him. He's had a lot of room to run, and he's using his speed to take advantage of those holes and punches it right in the end zone here.
So it's back up to a 2-score lead for the Eagles. They're going back out there for a 2-point conversion. Try to go up 12 before half. Here's the snap. They fake it. Rolling out to the right. And he dives for it. And they're going to give him the 2-point conversion. A nice rollout from Williams to Josh Walters. He dives in. As soon as he grabbed it, he had full control. The ref gives him the 2-point conversion. 20-8 is our score.
For a split second, I almost thought he dropped that, but apparently he had possession of it and was able to come down with the 2-point conversion. And now Cleveland Hill is taking a 12-point lead here with 20 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
So a bit of a scare for Cleveland Hill when they fumbled that ball in the previous drive. Newfane was able to come back with a touchdown of their own to cut the lead down to 4. But what does Newfane do? They march down the field with Williams in at quarterback. Cummings coming alive here on this final drive in the first half for Cleveland Hill, leading them to 6 points.
Yeah, it's what was I saying before the start of this drive? If you're Cleveland Hill, you had to respond to those with those turnovers. You had to be able to drive down and try to extend their lead, and they've taken advantage of that so far.
So Cummings has just around 15 carries on the day, well over 100 yards so far, and this all coming in the first half. Here's the boot. Bit of a line drive to the right side, and this one goes through the kick returner, and Cleveland Hill recovers it! Number 5, Kyrie Middlebrook, bulldozing his way past the receiving team for Newfane and picking it up, and the best offensive start for Cleveland Hill. They're going to have the ball well into Newfane territory with 16 seconds left.
I'll tell you what. I can't remember the last time I saw a kickoff that looked like almost like an extended onside kick, even though it wasn't an onside kick. It sure feels that way because it seemed like there was almost nobody near the ball. Nobody was near it. And if you're Newfane, somebody's got to be near that ball to dive onto it. But now that you're Cleveland Hill, that is a huge, huge break. What's going on here?
Looks like there was a penalty on Cleveland Hill, and with that, it's going to result in a re-kick. So how about that? Cleveland Hill thought they were going to get a tremendous territory advantage. They have to redo the kick due to a penalty. So we're going to replay this. Squib kick. Picked up right around the 20-yard line as they tried moving up to the middle, trying to get towards the left side. But he'll be tackled down right around the 31-32 yard line. That return man, number 14, Tyler
That
Odette.
return by Tyler Odette.
I'll tell you what. It's too bad that penalty wiped out It's too bad that penalty wiped out that recovery for Cleveland Hill because had they been able to hold on to the ball and got another score out of this game might have been way out of the reach. But now that Newfane has the ball again, even though it's only 10 seconds later, and if the clock runs out, they're still only down by 12. If they get another score here at the beginning of the second half, they're right back in this. So the Panthers are thinking they're lucky stars in this one.
So 10 seconds left in the first half. Here's the give. It's going to be a run play. And they moves towards the 35, closer to the 40-yard marker. Give him about 8 yards on the play.
Josh Walters for Cleveland Hill. Timeout called by Newfane.
So Newfane will get a timeout with 2 seconds left.
5 seconds remaining.
Be interesting to see what play they try to run here. Maybe try to do a trickery play of some sort. There are 5 seconds left on the clock. They added about 3 more seconds to it. And I'll tell you what, if Newfane is able to pull that off on this final play, that'll be a big momentum shifter heading towards the half.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, you got 5 seconds left. This is pretty much what, Hail Mary territory? Yeah, well, if they could pull this off.
Hail Mary territory, possible hook and ladder play.
Mm-hmm. Or you never know. If they feel like it's out of their reach, Panthers might just take it into the half.
Got about 3 receivers set. Here's the snap. Snow feeling pressure right away, and he is sacked. Number 8, Josh Walters, able to break through the line of defense and bring him down for a big sack. And that, folks, will be the end of the first half. Cleveland Hill on top of Newfane, 20-8. I want to thank you guys for so far tuning into this broadcast live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm Jacob Fyack. Alongside me is Tony Fiorello. We will be back. We have about 9 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half intermission. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half between Cleveland Hill and Newfane.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the wolf, that's all you had to say. Call today.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, From video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
Welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics, live on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Jacob Fyack. Alongside with me is Tony Fiorello. We're live here at Cleveland Hill High School for a C North League matchup between Cleveland Hill and Newfane. Just saw the kickoff. Cleveland Hill starting off at their own 38-yard line. Webster back in that quarterback. He'll keep it. Trying to move to the 45-yard line, tripped up and taken down at the 47-yard line. 9-yard pickup by Montrese Webster.
9-yard gain for Montrese Webster. 2nd down and 1.
Tony,
Yeah, nice job by Webster bulldozing his way up for positive yards. What were you about to say, Jacob?
I was going to say, Tony, in that first half, Cleveland Hill and Newfane, we saw a couple of mishaps for the turnovers that led to points for both respective offenses. But that first half was basically all Nate Cummings for Cleveland Hill, rushing for over 100 yards and having a 3-touchdown performance.
Yeah, Cummings has had a real nice outing so far today.
He gets the carry. This time he's stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by number 80, Xavier Thomas.
Tackled immediately by Xavier Thomas.
So they're actually crediting him with a 1-yard loss. 3rd and short coming up for Cleveland Hill.
2 for Cleveland Hill.
Just 3rd and 1. I'd say if you're Cleveland Hill, either give it to Cummings again and just let him scamper up the middle, or just keep it in the hands of Webster and just let him use the size advantage and just bull over everybody. The way they've been going, I wouldn't be surprised.
There's the
Webster.
snap.
Nope.
Carry to Cummings. He gets the first down. Couple yards more as he helps his offense break over the midfield marker and into Newfane territory. First down, Cleveland Hill.
About 4 yards and a Cleveland Hill first down.
Yeah, if it's working, might as well just keep going to it. Might as well just keep going to it and just let him take the hand off and do his magic.
Webster and at quarterback with a 4-receiver set. Cummings to the right side. Here's the give. Here the Cummings right up the middle, and that blocking has been tremendous, giving Cummings the hold he needs to get some nice speed. Credit him about 8 yards on the play.
That's the one thing that we haven't really talked about enough today, by the way, for Cleveland Hills. Their offensive line. Their line is really paving a good way for Cummings and for Webster and for the rest of their backs to be able to get that kind of yardage, and they've done a heck of a job today.
2nd down and 2. Ball at Newfane's 41-yard line. 3-receiver set. Here's the snap. And the keep to Webster, and he's immediately stuffed and brought down. Needed 3 defenders to take him down. There is a flag on the play towards Cleveland Hill's backfield, and it's going to be a holding on the offense.
On the tackle for the Panthers, there is a flag.
So they're going to call holding, you think?
Yeah, it was a holding on the offense. They'll move it back.
Cleveland Hill, and we'll back him up.
Yeah, go figure. As soon as I give them credit, what happens to get called for a holding? Maybe we should just let them work in anonymity.
And that'll make it 2nd down and 16 for Cleveland Hill.
Webster taking a look at his sleeve, looking up the play. 3 receiver set, all to the right side. Cummings in the backfield. Here's the snap. They fake it. Rolling out to the right. Feeling the pressure, and he is sacked. Wrapped him up by the legs. Number 79, Michael Carver with a huge sack. And Webster feeling a little bit of pain on his right knee. He got up, though, but the trainer is going to take a look at him. And with that, both the other QBs on this roster, Josh Walters and Chase Williams comes in, but I believe Chase Williams will be in at quarterback for this play.
With that sack, it brings up 3rd down and 21 for Cleveland Hill.
3rd and 21. They stick with the same formation on the previous play. Cummings right next to Williams. Here's the snap. Looking, feeling the pressure, and Michael Carmer with 2 straight plays, 2 consecutive sacks, and that pushes Cleveland Hill far back in their territory, and the punting unit comes out.
Carmer's had a nice game, by the way. He's had two sacks in those back-to-back plays. I think he might have had one earlier in the day. I can't remember. But yeah, that was really more of a coverage sack than anything. Newfane had really good coverage in that play. Linebackers came up, mugged the gaps up to make them think a blitz was coming, dropped back out, and really kind of fooled Chase Williams there. And now the Cleveland Hill has to punt.
And it looks like we'll have an official timeout. And it looks like actually it wasn't an official timeout. It was a penalty, I want to say, on Newfane.
There was a flag on Newfane. 12 players.
Too many men on the field.
Still be 4th and long for Cleveland Hill in punting time.
But the punting unit still stays out there for this 4th and very long. Here's the boot. High line drive going to Audette. He uses it. Trying to go into the right side of the field at the 30. Now towards the 20-yard line, and he is taken down hard. But a tremendous return. A line drive. He used some momentum to get some yardage downfield. Tackled down at around the 17-yard line. And Newfane going to have tremendous field position for their first drive in this half.
Very nice return by Tyler Odette. And it's a very... That's a big pickup right there for Newfane. They can get a touchdown right here. They're right back in this. Good defensive stand by them, and now a very nice return. Defense and special teams coming up huge for the Panthers.
Here's the give. Over to Jason Dumas. He'll grab about a yard or so on that first down run.
For Newfane. Aiden Schoenfelder and Bryce Brown in on the stop for Cleveland Hill. About a 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7.
So 3 yards on that play. That inches them closer and closer to try to get a 1st and goal opportunity. 3 wide receiver set. Snow with Dumas right next to him. Here's the snap. Look to the left. He's trying to find Capon. And he's almost able to hold it in, but unfortunately it fell incomplete. Capon had a nice slant route as he went to the right side, but just couldn't corral the pass.
That was so close. The ball came right into his hands, and he could have had that opportunity to get the Panthers on the board, but dropped it, and let's see what they do now on 3rd and 7.
There's had been some success on that passing left side when Capon's had the one-on-one advantage. The last one, they've had one-on-one between Snow and Capon. Capon's converted on that touchdown. That was their first one in the game earlier in the first half and on the season. Here's the snap. The give. A nice fake to Heschke as he moves to the left side, right around the 10-yard line. He'll stay in, and he'll go in the end zone. Touchdown, Newfane.
And he takes it.
Trevor Heschke getting his first rushing touchdown of the season. And this lead dwindles once more. Newfane trying to get themselves back into this.
Nice little misdirection play by Newfane, and Heschke takes the handoff, goes right around the edge, and punches it into the end zone. And now Newfane has the chance. They're going to go for 2 here. If they go for 2 here, they'll make it a 4-point game. Catch an extra point. It's a 5-point game. So, looks like they're going for 2. My question is, what's the difference between making it a 4 or 5-point game?
Well, they're going to have to probably second guess this play if it's going to be a 2-point conversion or not. Newfane just got a flag on the play for too many men on the field.
That'll back him up for the extra point conversion.
Yeah, it seemed like there was some confusion walking up to the line of scrimmage, guys going in and out. Nobody's really sure who was supposed to be on the field. But at this rate, like I was saying, if I'm wondering why you go for the 2 points. I mean, maybe it's just easier to try to execute on offense than is to kick, especially because that's what a lot of teams do in high school. A lot of teams are just more content to go for 2 rather than try to find a reliable kicking game.
I got some confusion on the line, but the PAT is now going to come up. They're not going to go for 2. Snaps down. Kick is on the way, and it is good.
By Trevor Heschke of Newfane is good.
So with 6:21 remaining in the third quarter, Cleveland Hill up on Newfane 20-15. And that was the much-needed touchdown drive they had to get. They cut this lead down to 5. Like I said, with 6:21 remaining in the third quarter, with a ton of time left to try to take this lead and try to come up with a run of their own.
Could you imagine if the Golden Knights had recovered that kick at the end of the second quarter, and that penalty didn't happen? If the penalty never happened and the Golden Eagles had recovered that was down near what, the 30-yard line?
That was actually further back. It was right around, I want to say, inside the 20-yard line.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, if it was inside the 20-yard line and Cleveland Hill had taken over and scored another touchdown, this game might have been out of reach already. But because of that penalty, and because Cleveland Hill had to retry the kickoff, now Newfane just went right down the field and put themselves right back within 5 points. They've got themselves a game here. Amazing what can happen because of one simple little penalty and one break going against you. Wood's starting to pick up a little bit here.
Here's the boot. A knuckleball, and this one will go through into the end zone for a touchback.
And that's driven back.
There was an attempt by number 91, Amarian Spivey, but he didn't make contact with that football, and the ref will call it a touchback. Looks like Montrezl Webster is still feeling some pain. He was holding on his right knee and a little bit of his right hip as well when he got sacked by Michael Carmer. He's still on the sidelines, and Chase Williams will now be in at quarterback.
Yeah, Webster looked a little gimpy on there on the sideline. He's taking a knee right now. Watching his teammate Williams take over, and they've both done good jobs here, by the way.
Here's the give to Cummings. He's had a tremendous day so far, and he continues it. Running around the 35 to the 40-yard line, breaks a tackle, and he's tackled right at the 43-yard line. That's where he stepped out of bounds. He was tackled right at the midfield marker, but nonetheless, a big gain by Cummings puts Cleveland Hill in some really good field position.
I'll tell you what, Nate Cummings is 5'8", 145 pounds. He's a shifty dude. He can make you miss in the open field, and he's got some speed to burn, and he's been ripping off big chunks all day.
So the ball will be placed at the 43-yard line. 3 receiver set. Motion for Brown. The give once more to Cummings. He uses his blocking and his speed to get over the midfield marker and give him 10 yards, more than enough for another Cleveland Hill first down.
But not before another Cleveland Hill first down.
In those 2 pass plays, he's now ran for around 30 yards, and it's led to 2 first downs, 2 quick first downs by the Eagles.
Yep, Cleveland Hill's offense is coming together at the right time. They can get it. They get another touchdown here. Newfane's gonna have to try to come back and make it a game again. It's that back and forth little chess match that's going on here.
Snap, the fake to Williams, and he's immediately stuffed and thrown down.
Chase Williams on the carry.
Number 75, that was Ethan Boyer, the sophomore, able to wrap up Williams and throw him down.
6'2", 225. He's got good nose tackle size there for Newfane. He made a nice play bringing down Chase Williams.
Lost of 2 on the play. So it'll be a 2nd down and long. Boyer now being substituted out. Coming in for him is Michael Pasquale, the junior. So about 3 receiver set. Cummings in the backfield. He'll take the carry. He'll move to the right side, and that agility and speed helps him move him past the 40 and down to the 35-yard line. 13-yard pickup. And that is more than enough for another Cleveland Hill first down.
Cummings is having himself a day, isn't he? He's having a nice outing. He's more than earned his accolades so far.
He only came into this season. Well, this is actually, the 3rd game of the season for Cleveland Hill. And so far, Cummings came to this game with 202 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's already matched that with touchdowns and even more. He had 3 this game so far. Here's now Walters on the carry. Flag on the play as he grabs about more than 5 yards on that run. But to go back with Cummings, he's almost close to as many yards as he had this season entering this game.
Yeah, I mean, his lines haven't had a real nice day, but he's really impressed me. I really like his quickness, his speed. The only thing I need to see a little more of him is his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. That's about it. Other than that, he's had a heck of a day here.
Had a holding on the offense that pushes him back right at the 45-yard line in Newfane territory. Be a 1st and 20
for Cleveland Hill.
Three receiver set. The snap. Cummings with it. Moving to the middle and out past the right side. Using that burst of speed. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Cleveland Hill. 45 yards to the house. Touchdown number 4 on the day for the senior, Nate Cummings. But there is a flag on the play. We'll see what this is on.
I was going to say, I thought I saw a false start on Cleveland Hill right before the snap. Will they call it?
And it's another holding. Big penalty for Cleveland Hill. Pushes them back even further.
That's too bad. He turned on the Jets once again and ran right down the sidelines. Could have had another touchdown, but
it will be 1st down and 19.
So with that big yard run, they actually gain a yard due to the fact of that 45-yard run by Cummings. So it'll be 1st down and 19. Here's the snap. The toss to Cummings. He'll try to move the right side, breaks a tackle, gets it right down the 40 to the 35, and tackled right at the 30-yard line. Cummings with a huge play. Give him 14 yards on that carry. It's not 45 yards, but 14 in this situation sets up a 2nd and 5.
He's got the vision to be able to find holes in the running game and speed, shiftiness. That old line is paving some good holes for him too. Here we go.
Here's the snap. The fake to Cummings. Williams only got back to the line of scrimmage.
Chase Williams on the carry.
He saw that defender, Brett Bucolo, who's had a great game so far, tried to find a juke, but he was brought down by Thomas from the behind. So that'll be a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, I'm expecting Cummings to get the ball again here, somehow, some way. He's had so much success here. It's 3rd and 5. Just give it to him and let him work his magic. And it looks like Newfane's expecting it too. They're loading up everybody at the line of scrimmage.
And it doesn't matter. Cummings breaks through to the right side. Past the 20 and taken down right at the 18-yard line. 12-yard pickup and a big first down for Cleveland Hill. There could have been a couple of times where this drive could have been stalled due to some holding penalties, but Nate Cummings has come alive here in the 3rd quarter to help his team into the red zone.
And it doesn't matter. I alluded to earlier before that play that the Panthers are trying to load up the box here to try to stop him because they knew he was getting the ball, and it did not matter as Cummings just took the hand off and picked up the first down.
We're almost at the 1-minute marker remaining in the 3rd quarter. Cummings tries to juke up the middle, and he'll be tackled down right at right around the 10-yard line. Should be about a 3 or 4-yard pickup. We'll credit him 4 yards.
Is it just me, or is that might be his shortest run of the day? It just might have been.
He's actually had a couple of carries that actually went -1 yard, and he actually had another carry that went for no gain. But still, though, even for a 4-yard pickup, that's definitely one of his shortest runs on the day.
Not often that happens.
The give once more. Cummings not getting tired. But right there, Newfane able to sniff it out.
Cummings again on the carry. Tyler Odette.
Clock's ticking with 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
There for the tackle for Newfane.
It'll be a 3rd down.
3rd down and
6. He got a yard on the play. Cummings having around 25 carries in this game so far. And Cleveland Hill's offense will wait on the 3rd and 6. They'll wait till the 4th quarter to set up a play. As we have now ended the 3rd quarter, Cleveland Hill on top of Newfane, 20-15. Newfane coming back with a touchdown of their own in the 3rd quarter by their running back Trevor Heschke, but Cleveland Hill hoping to stay on and tack on and extend this lead once more. We'll take a break in the action. You're listening to Western New York Athletics.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
And welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics, live on Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook. I'm Jacob Flack. Alongside me is Tony Fiorello. We're live here at Cleveland Hill High School, and we've had a very good game so far between Cleveland Hill and Newfane. Only a 5-point lead separates both squads, with Cleveland Hill trying to knock on the door. Here comes Nate Cummings.
Nate Cummings again on the carry.
On the carry, he's close to that first down marker. We'll see what the refs put the spot of the ball. Right down they have a 4th down marker, and he's short about a yard.
4th down. 4th and a long one for the first down for Cleveland Hill.
Webster's back in. Okay. If he's back in, I wouldn't be surprised if they just let him just try to run over everybody and try to get the short first down here.
Yeah,
they're all going to be keying on Cummings here.
Yeah, their last fourth down, he went with the draw play, and he's going to keep it to the right side. He goes in the end zone, and it's an easy touchdown for the freshman, Montrese Webster, getting his first rushing touchdown of the season.
87 yards for Nate Cummings on that drive alone.
And you just heard from the PA announcer on that drive, Cummings went 87 yards.
And then Webster came right off the bench to put the cherry on top of that. Really more or less the icing on the cake, actually, because he didn't really have to do much. All he had to do was just come in, get a quick, what was that, a 5-yard gain?
Yeah, it was about a 5 yards that went in for Webster.
Yep, everybody was just going to key on Cummings. And if it was 4th and 1, just give it to your big quarterback. Just let him pick up the short touchdown.
Well, now they'll go for 2. Williams in at quarterback. Quick pass over to Brown. They tried using the screen. He spins, trying to edge his way in. He tried diving. And he did not get the 2-point conversion. So with 11:15 remaining in the game, Cleveland Hill up on Newfane 26-15. How about that for Cleveland Hill, finding a way to respond. Montrese Webster, the freshman, able to find his way into the end zone on that short 5-yard run. Like we mentioned, getting his first rushing touchdown this season, and it was a big one here in this game.
Oh, yeah. And now they're basically up by, let's see here, they're up by 11 points. That's a big score for Cleveland Hill here. See here.
Once again, Quan Nguyen set up to kick off for Cleveland Hill.
Quan Nguyen's going to be kicking off for Cleveland Hill, just as he has done throughout the game. Here's the boot. Bobbled, but Newfane able to hold on to it. He moves from right to his left. Flag on the play as he gets around the 30 and tackled down right at around the 31-yard line. Number 32 for Newfane, Dakota Baker. But there is a flag, and it was right towards the receiving team for Newfane.
That is a hold on Newfane.
We've had several holding plays come from both Cleveland Hill and Newfane. Yep. And we'll have to see where this ball is going to officially be spotted. Once we figure that out, that's when Newfane will start off.
Yep. Let's give another update here in the NFL draft. The Minnesota Vikings have taken tight end Zach Davison from Central Missouri in the 5th round. According to Adam Schefter, he not only was a tight end in college, but he also handled punting duties there. He averaged over 42 yards a punt.
We're back 1st and 10, Newfane from their own 18-yard line.
So Newfane
That's good news for the Vikings.
So Newfane will be spotted at the 18-yard line. So with 11:06 remaining, there is time, but they got a long way to go if they want to get in the end zone. 3 receiver set. Here's the snap for Snow. He's going to move out of the pocket immediately. Try to find a receiver downfield. He chucks it, and it's a beautiful grab. Number 5 for Newfane. Camden rolls, catching it and sliding it down right at the 43-44 yard line. A big pickup there for Newfane.
Huge play by Camden Rolls coming up with that reception. That's there's just a play that Newfane needed in this situation.
That was a 26-yard play. Snow had to roll out to the pocket, find his receiver, and he was able to, and Rolls did the smart job sliding down and going for the catch. Here's the give now. And getting past the 45-yard line, getting tackled down right at the 47-yard line. A pickup of 3 for Jason Dumas.
Jason Dumas on the carry for Newfane. He's tackled by number 58,
nice,
Felder and company.
Nice pickup there for Newfane.
3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7. I wonder what they're going to call here. 2nd and 7. It might go another pass. I could easily see that.
As we started this game, the first 3 passes by Zach Snell was miscommunications by the receivers and almost led to interceptions as he now rolls out to the right again, feeling the pressure. Will throw it, and it's picked off! Intercepted by Cleveland Hill, and being tripped up to the 45, he stays on his feet. He's taken down right at around the 39-yard line. Number 8, Josh Walters, getting the big interception to put Cleveland Hill at a huge spot to open this lead even more.
Is that Cleveland Hill's first interception of the game?
It is their second one.
The second, okay. That is the second interception of the game, and quite frankly, they could have had more. If we're being honest here, I mean, their Newfane's quarterback has been a bit careless today. Let's just say that. But Cleveland Hill gets the turnover here, and they could put this game away with another score here.
I was just going to mention how they had a bit of a rough start passing. They were able to find some connections with that big touchdown to Sam Capon, and it looked like there was some life in the passing game. But Josh Walters, proving me wrong and a lot of people here today as he tried to make a great interception, and he did. He put Cleveland Hill in a tremendous field position as that give was to the right side on that run for Cleveland Hill, gaining about, I want to say maybe 2 yards on the play, maybe 4. So it'll be second down at 8. Here's the snap. Webster with it.
Montrese Webster.
Dropping his shoulder, grabbing a couple more yards.
Takes it for a couple of yards.
Taking some time off the clock a bit, and this will be a third and manageable for Cleveland Hill.
No surprise that they're going to give it to Webster in that situation. He's really more or less their short yardage specialist, and especially that he's been walking around a little gimpy right now. If that's all you ask him to do is just that, and not even have to throw the ball with an 11-point lead, that's all you can really ask for out of him. He's doing his job.
Ball at Newfane's 33-yard line, a 3-receiver set. Here's the snap that gives to Cummings, and he's immediately stuffed. Lost the ball a yard on the play. It'll be about a 4th and 6. But Newfane,
that's a loss of a yard.
After that interception they committed, that's a big play right there to set up a 4th and a little bit of a long play for Cleve Hill.
I'll tell you what the real luxury here is for Glenn Graham, having 2 quarterbacks who can do a little bit of everything. I mean, Webster, we know he can run, he can pass a little bit, and then you've also got Chase Williams, who can't quite do the same things that Webster can, but he adds a different dimension here. So it's kind of a two-headed monster there. 4th and 6. Might they give it to Cummings?
Here's the give.
Nope.
They fake it. Rolling out to the right is Webster. He's got his man, Walters. He's got the first down and more. Down the sidelines. 10-5. Touchdown, Josh Walters. Montrese Webster getting the first passing touchdown of the season, and it leads to an extension of the lead for Cleveland Hill.
That turnover was what Cleveland Hill needed. They get the ball, they drive right down the field, and then 4th down, Webster gets the ball out to Walters, a little rollout, goes right down the sideline, and he just outruns everybody to put the Golden Eagles up 32-15. That's just the break they needed.
And with this being late in the game, that is a big momentum shifter. This has been a nice back-and-forth battle we've seen between Cleveland Hill and Newfane. Newfane, every time they try to respond, Cleveland Hill's answered back at the touchdown of their own. And with 7 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the game, don't want to say that's completely the dagger, but that does make it a lot more challenging for Newfane to come back.
Yeah, you're being down almost 20 points. This is it's a bit of an uphill battle now to climb for the Newfane Panthers. So, can they get a quick score here? I'm not sure, but we'll see.
So they are going for the 2-point conversion. They are well back at the 18-yard line. don't know if there was a penalty or not, but nonetheless, they'll go for the 2-point conversion. The pass is to Cummings, and it's tipped and batted down by, I believe that was Michael Carmer that got the pass deflection. But nonetheless, 7:18 remaining in the game. Cleveland Hill up on Newfane 32-15.
It's a 17-point lead. Tell you what, if Panthers want to get back into this one, they're going to have to get a touchdown and quick. So I'm expecting them to come out here throwing. They have no choice.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Throwing the ball down the field is going to have to be the motto for Newfane along the rest of the way. Unfortunately, in that last drive, that pass led to an interception, but that's where Zach Stowe needs to be more calm and poised, try to find his open man, get those good throws downfield, and if you're able to do that, you'll cut this lead down as much as you can.
Yeah, and he's also got to hope to get some good protection from his offensive line because because a lot of the time I've noticed Snow's been kind of under siege a little bit, and that might have affected him in the throwing department where, sometimes some of his passes have been inaccurate. I know he's been picked off twice, but the only way for them to really get back into this one now.
Well, that's a good way to start it off.
Nice kickoff.
Is just to throw the ball downfield.
Dakota Baker on the return. He hurdled a Cleve Hill defender and got knocked down right at around the 38-yard line.
So it'll be first down and 10, Newfane.
I'm sure Newfane would have preferred to just run the ball a little bit more, but given the score dictating how things are going, it's 7-11 to go, down by 17. You're gonna have to get a quick score here and start throwing the ball down the field.
Here's the snap, and that's gonna be a bobbled.
And
Snow was able to fall onto it. A miscommunication between Snow and the running back who's going to have the ball on that play, but Snow fortunate enough to hold on to it, but they lose a couple of yards.
They're very fortunate. I mean, like I said, they've turned the ball over a couple of times today. And ball security's been an issue for the Panthers today, so can't afford another turnover, that's for sure.
The 5-yard loss. Snow will have to throw downfield. And that one is intercepted! Josh Walters picking it off. And he's taken down at the 38-yard line. What a great catch attempt by, I believe that was Sam Capon. He almost had a one-headed snag. He tried crawling in. It was going to get thrown down, but Walters keeps his hands on the ground and picks it off. What a beautiful turnover by Cleveland Hill.
Yeah, I think the only person who might have been able to catch that one might have been Randy Moss. If we're being honest, that was a little too high for Snow's receiver to be able to pull down. Cleveland Hill comes away with the interception. Their third of the day. Golden Eagles defense has been in the right spot at the right time for most of the game, taking advantage of those throws.
The pass turnovers by Newfane off those interceptions that have led the touchdown so far. With that third interception, could they lead to another 6? Right now, here's the carry. And that is number 18, Charlie Meredith. That is his first carry of the game.
And now Cleveland Hill can afford to just run the clock down. Just give it to Cummings and let the clock run. Make time become Newfane's enemy here.
So they will credit him no yards. He got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Ball at Newfane's 38-yard line. 5:50 and ticking remaining on the clock here in the game. Here's a snap. The fake to Cummings. Williams now in at quarterback. We're rushed closer to that 30-yard marker, and they'll initially have him down right at the 31-yard line.
Williams on the carry. He is tackled by Jared Traverse for Newfane. Nice gain, bringing up 3rd down and 3 for Cleveland Hill.
So 3rd down and 3 coming up. And with that clock ticking, like you said, Tony, just killing clock. That's should be the goal right now for Cleveland Hill. But when you get this close to the end zone, you might as well try to punch it in. You can get another score.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure how many timeouts Newfane has left, but it's shoot at this point. I don't care if you've got five or 6 timeouts. It's not gonna.
Very close to a 1st down.
It's not gonna help you much if you're down by 17 points with less than 5 minutes to go. Panthers got a bit of an uphill battle to climb here.
Cummings on the carry. He was tackled at the 29-yard line, so it'll be a 4th down and 1.
At this point, you think they might just put Webster back in and have him run another, Actually, apparently not. Apparently, they're going to walk onto the line with Williams. Listen, I'd bet my house that they're giving the ball here to Cummings.
They're stacking the box. And the fake there, it's to Williams. He'll go with the keep. He cuts through the middle, and he's tackled down right at the 12 or 13-yard line. Williams on that 4th down, on that 4th and short, they like to do the carry to their quarterback. Webster's had it a couple times. This one, it was for Williams, and he's got a 17-yard pickup.
Yeah, I just said in that last play that I would have bet my house that they were going to give that play to Cummings. Well, I would have been homeless there, put it that way. They just did a little zone read there, kept it in Williams' hands, scampers down the field, picks up a nice chunk there. I mean, the coaches are smarter than me, so they know what they're doing.
Here's a snap. The give is to Meredith, and he'll get past the 10-yard line, tackled down right at the 9.
Charlie Meredith on the carry. Nice tackle by Xavier Thomas for the Panthers.
So it looks like he picked up about 2 or 3 yards on the play.
3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7.
Clock ticking down. We got about 3:15 here to go. Cleveland Hill just milking that clock for all it's worth.
Have Brown and Aiden Bolden as the receivers on left and right. Here's the give. The Cummings. And he's tripped up by the legs and taken down. He might have gotten a yard or so on that play. And like you said, they're just killing clock. Less than 2:50 remaining in the game. And it'll be a 3rd and 4.
As Chris Berman might say on Sunday Countdown or whenever he does his highlights, tick, 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 tick. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
Here's the give to Williams. Past the 5-yard line and tackled down close to that 3-yard line.
Inside the 5, very close to a 1st down.
Looks like they got him maybe around the 4-yard line. It'll be another 4th and short. And the clock's getting close to that 2-minute warning.
Guessing this is going to be another run in some fashion.
It'll be 4th down and 2 for Cleveland Hill. Inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Maybe this is the play where you bet on your house. Cummings.
I don't know if I'm willing to do that
Cummings,
again.
with that short situation, has a chance to get his 4th touchdown. Oh, they give it to Williams. And he is stuffed.
Williams on the carry. He's stopped by that Newfane defense.
It looks like it's going to be a turnover on downs. So they don't give it to Cummings. Williams keeps it on that 4th and short. Turnover on downs. 1:34 remaining in the game. And the Newfane offense comes back out on the field.
That little zone read there, it looked like?
It was definitely that or like a read option play.
Yeah.
They just kept it. Williams decided to keep it. He thought he saw something on the right side. But Newfane able to sniff it out. On those 4th and shorts, I believe every play on those 4th and shorts have been a keep to the quarterback. This time, Newfane able to see it, and they go with Williams and give it to him right away.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. Even if they didn't pick up the 1st down here or even punch it in the end zone, they still ran some clock out, and that's really what they need. They're already up by 17.
Yeah, with 94 seconds remaining here in the game, Cleveland up on Newfane 32-15. Here's the give, and it's to Snow. Around that 10-yard line, they try tossing it to Heschke, and it will go out of bounds, technically as a fumble. And that ball was taken out right at the 14-yard line. And with less than 90 seconds remaining in the game, Cleve Hill will move to 2-1 on the year and 2-1 in their Class C North Division, whereas Newfane will fall to 0-3 on the year.
Yeah, Newfane made it a game pretty early on, but those turnovers, those are a killer.
Here's Snow again, passing the 25 and being taken down right at the 27-yard line. 13-yard pickup on the ground.
Close to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 28 for Newfane.
The snap once more. And getting past the 30-yard line, taking down at the 31, is Jason Dumas. And we got a timeout, injury timeout here with 56 seconds remaining in the game. We're going to actually take a quick break as well while the trainers are attending to the injured player. You're listening to Western New York Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics. We get a pass downfield, and it is caught by Sam Capon, but it went out of bounds when he tried grabbing it, so the pass will fall incomplete. That person who unfortunately had the injury timeout was freshman Montrese Webster. I know he came down a little bit earlier in the game, so he's now being looked at by his head coach and also being looked at by the trainer. 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Here's the snap. The fake, and they give to Heschke. They move to the left side of the 40-yard line, past the 45, and taken down right at the 47-yard line. A 16-yard pickup for Newfane.
Timeout, Newfane.
And another timeout. This one by Newfane, as Cleveland Hill on the sidelines are celebrating a little bit, knowing they're going to pick up their second victory on the year.
Yeah, the guy's been celebrating down there the most. It looks like it's number 58. He's trying to pump the crowd up. But yeah, I guess you could do that. You're up 17 with 36 seconds to go.
And a lot of points that were scored in this game. You have to get credit to their senior running back, Nate Cummings. Like we mentioned throughout this broadcast, and you mentioned before, he's not the biggest guy on the field, but he's been the most effective guy, gaining almost 200 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns on the day. Almost had a 4th one on that 45-yard run, but it went back due to a penalty.
Yeah, he had a heck of a game today. I mean, he's really WNY Athletics player of the game, if we're being honest here. No doubt about it.
Along with that, Walters on defense has had 2 interceptions for Cleveland Hill. Snow feeling the pressure behind him, trying to loft to the Heschke, And there's Walters right there along with Meredith to stop him right at the midfield marker.
Complete to Trevor Heschke. Once again, heavy pressure by Jay Nashbach. That tackle by Josh Walters and company. Timeout again, Newfane.
Newfane will call another timeout. And as for Newfane, they're just, they know that this game is out of reach, but at the same time, on this drive, if you want to get a touchdown right here, that's something to look forward to and to gain a little bit of momentum.
Yeah.
Once again,
you're down by 17. You might as well just use this portion of the game to try to work on stuff that hasn't really worked for you. You're just
travels to Wilson this coming Wednesday, May 5th.
Might as well just take the time to work out a couple of passing concepts that against the live competition.
Well, I was just going to mention about Cleveland Hill's next game, but the PA announcer just read my mind. So I don't know if Newfane is officially done with their regular season or if they're playing someone next week. But right now we'll go to the play for Zach Snow. And this one is caught by Camden Rolls. And he's taken down right at the 28-yard line. 22-yard pickup for Newfane. And like I was just mentioning, Newfane, I'll have to double-check their schedule to see if they're playing someone else next week. But for Cleveland Hill, they're actually making up one of their games that was fortunately canceled earlier this season. They'll be taking on Wilson May 5th for a 6 p.m. kickoff. They were supposed to play Akron in Week 1 and Wilson in Week 2, but according to the Cleveland Hill football Twitter page, one of those games will be made up, and that will be Wilson for Wednesday, May 5th at 6 p.m.
Good. I mean, it's a short season. You might as well allow the kids to get as many games in as they can.
And Zach Snow ended up rolling out to his right side. He lost control of the ball and held on to it. And that, folks, will be the end of this game. Cleveland Hill defending their field, defeating Newfane 32-15, thanks to a 3-touchdown performance on the ground by Nate Cummings. Cleveland Hill moves to 2-1 on the season. Newfane will fall to 0-3. And like we mentioned, the Cleveland Hill Eagles will be taking on Wilson Wednesday, May 5th at 6 p.m. And speaking of Wilson, we will sign off on this broadcast, but later on tonight at 7 p.m., I will be back on the call along with Tim Morozic, Russ Spataglia on camera. We will have that Akron and Wilson game at 7 o'clock tonight. But for right now, we're going to sign off on this broadcast. Thank you guys for tuning in, whether it's been on Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook. We appreciate you guys tuning into this game and appreciate the support. At West New York Athletics, we say thank you to all. We're signing on to this broadcast. Once again, our final score, Cleveland Hill defeating Newfane 32-15.